Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. I have forgotten to turn my audio up, so we don't have any music right now. There we go, that's what we're listening for. We are back, of course, playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. I've got a level with you. For too long now, we have a scourge on our space program. We've had a media hog who likes to jump in front of the others in the queue, sit inside that command capsule, and be the only one who ever gets chosen for any missions. And I say no more. No more. We shall send him to the furthest reaches of where we can actually reach. And unfortunately, wow, what is going on with this darkness here? It is very dark. I think I turned the ambient light back down again. Unfortunately, the furthest reaches that we can reach, I'm going to go with it, reaches and reach, it is indeed the Mun. I think I can finally do it now. I think I can land him there. Hey Wick, how are you doing? Yeah, we'll warp today, definitely for the launch. I also need to pick an appropriate phase of the moon. I think that's kind of important as well. Whilst playing around a little bit earlier on, I found where's this? Is this the Mark 1 Pod Mark 2 meter? Look at that, it's beautiful. I love this thing. Don't we think? Yeah, interesting. We will get to Dwarf Fortress, but I've just this week had the capability of being able to land somewhere in this game, so I'm gonna try and take advantage of that. I think I might actually, looking over my shoulder at my darling girlfriend, might do another day's stream for Dwarf Fortress. I don't think she's going to be too bothered by that. Yeah, I'll get a smile. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, we might do a different day for Dwarf Fortress. Perhaps Thursday. I don't think anything's going on Thursday. Maybe we'll do, because Dwarf Fortress is going to be... It's going to be long, right? You know it, I know it. Just to even get in there a little bit, we're gonna be really the menus. Oh my gosh, the menus. Let's go. I did not see you once land successful. That's therefore the statement is false. Yeah, okay, that's fine. She's not kicking me out yet. No, not until her leg fixes, and then she can look after herself. She needs me at the moment, and then at the end of that, I'm out of it. No, we all good. We all good. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little landing capsule here, and I think the first thing we need to try and think about is what are we even going to use? I have been playing with a lot of engines. Wait, do you wanna see? Let me. Window. Is this grabbing the one that I want it to be looking at? This here. Click OK, and there we go. So I've been putting my own spreadsheet together. That's how bad it has got. It was just a couple of minutes earlier on, and I put together some of the Blue Origins engines, and then a lot of the Rocketdyne ones. Just get an idea of what was going on. But whilst I was doing that, I found another engine. It was the NK, something like that. It's definitely in here somewhere. This one here turned out to be an amazing little engine for what I needed it for. Let's just see if there's anything we can do. We've got to worry about ullage. That's definitely a problem here. But what I actually want to do is just see what type of engine configurations we've got. Because I just set this out straight as it was. I didn't even play with it. Yeah, there we go. So we can see in a vacuum, 4.1 kilonewtons of thrust. That's 4 tons. I can lift 4 tons at 1G, easy. So hopefully, this is a good one. Let's actually go. Let's get these Delta V stats out of my face for the moment. Let's go a meter long. I feel like that's good. Why is this not? Oh, well, we know why. We weren't. Bam. Okay, so we got 2.145 Delta Vs right there. That does in fact get us. Can I pull this one up as well? That does in fact get us to the moon. If I see where my moon... Oh, do you actually see my mouse here? That's unusual. You don't normally see that. Okay, that's fine. 1.72 is from low moon orbit. But let's allow for being able to capture and stuff like that. I think that's probably a good idea there. I wonder what I did to fix the mouse settings. I don't know. But what I do know is I want some more of these engines, because whilst it's all good coming down on just one of these, I feel like we need quite a few. 15 degrees doesn't give me the one that I want. FSBWV, welcome. Good to see you. The time has come for us, as Wick has said, to make the designated sacrifice. We all know who needs to go. We know who needs to leave our space program. Let's go with the landing struts here. I'm going to once again go with... I mean, I feel like there is good enough. I'm a little bit worried about... Why can't I grab... this? A little bit worried about the engines. There we go. And then, of course, we would like... At some point, I promise, at some point soon, we're going to work on a rover or something to go... I mean, now that I'm relatively confident to get to the moon... I mean, let's wait and see what happens. But now that I'm relatively confident to go to the moon, we can start setting our sights a little bit further away. I've finally played enough with the game that I feel like I can actually like do stuff in it now. Whereas I wasn't feeling so confident before this point. Let's also get ourselves some command points. I mean, we never want to be accused of not having the pad. No, we can't use that. Let's try this one. This is a little better. I think that's probably going to work. We will take that one as the thrusters. I would like to... It's not high pressure. That's why it's not giving us the ability to click that one. I have noticed that, you know, we've got an engine here on this pad, and we can fill it with that. I don't know what that engine will do. I have no idea, but I do know we need to turn the RCS on before the engines, because these engines subject to ullage. That is, it all slashes away. Why do I have a feeling I've practiced this? Because only the landing. Only the landing. I was like, well, how hard is it to land on the moon? No, not the moon. On the moon. Because every other part of the game has been ridiculously hard. I wish I had my camera on there so you could see the face I just pulled. Every other part of this RSS has been ridiculously hard. So I was like, well, let's try it. Let's land on the moon. Turns out, it's all right. You know, it's easy. So now all I need to do is build... This is the hard bit. This is the hard bit. So the new thing here is that you've realised you need landing gear. The crazy thing is I don't need... I've given Jeb some false hope. There's a parachute on this craft. There's not enough fuel to take off again afterwards. Alright, he's not coming back. You know what, let's give him a little bit more. Let's go for 1.5 meters here. Even then, what is the 1.9? Does that actually gone up from this? Yeah, 1.6. Okay, that gives me a little bit more. I'll take that. You request that I remove the gear. Okay, I'll take that. I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fairly well practiced at that, so yeah, I can do this no problem. What I will put on in play, lights just in case, but I'm really hoping that I land in the daylight. If I don't, like, I deserve telling off, you know. And then we're going to bring this down to about there. Is that about right? I'll be honest, the ladder, the landing gear, the lights, all this is extra. You know, I literally just had the capsule, the engine, and the fuel tank in my practice, and you know, I touched down fine. It was all good. It was just a random point on the moon. I'm definitely trying for, you know, a little bit more finesse this time. No, don't say it. But no, I'm going to aim for something. I don't know. I would like to go to Copernicus crater or maybe Tycho crater. There's a couple of cool craters on the moon that I think are super worth checking out. How do we fill this with interstage? No, not like that. I was wondering, okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. I don't think we can do anything like stringer mass. What's stringer? I have no idea. Percentage force for the decoupler. I mean, do we want to disable the... No, we want to disable the bottom staging. So that is the right way around. Okay, that's good. It gives you a lot of options there, but I don't necessarily want to use them all. Things to like turn the top and bottom off and on. Thankfully, it's sorted out. I mean, the thumbnail, there are landing gears. Are there? No, there really isn't. I did not. For this engine cluster, I'm looking close. Yeah, no, but I tell you what there is on the thumbnail that I don't have here. If we go, was it in here in the utilities or was it in the command control? So throughout this entire game, we've been cursing the SAS modules on here because they've just not been good. These, fairly good. I like them. I put them all the way down here. They're quite far down. They work quite well. I just want to make sure again that that does indeed touch the floor. Okay, so now we need to build the going from Earth to low Mun orbit stage, which I would like a couple of. I'd like a couple of ignitions on my engine. We have been using for spacecraft. Is that what I want to say? Spacecraft. I thought it was the M1. That's huge. I'm suddenly not thinking it was the M1. Maybe it was the E1. F1. It's here somewhere. How does the alphabet work? B, C, D, F. There it is. It's right next door. Okay, so this is the engine that we've been using. But as you can see, it's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. To compensate for that, we've been using some pretty large. Wait. I've just noticed we've got a mismatch of numbers. I know why, and I'll take some time to explain it. So up here we got a vacuum delta V that we get from the fuel that we've got. Sorry, totally just drew a bit of a blank, even though it's written right there, delta V. But like, it says atmosphere and then vacuum, That's not right. This is the atmosphere value down here. So yeah, that's a bit crazy. We could drag this to vacuum and it will read out the same. No, it's still different. I don't know which one to trust. Answers on a postcard, because I just have no idea. So I think we're going to use this E1 anyway, is what I'm trying to say, because it is a huge mammoth engine that has been doing us well. I think we're going to go with the cone, because the cone is a very handy little shape, because you can go from the 2 meter here. Oh, do we want to just make an expander? What do we call these? Interstages, I suppose. Do we want to, and then just put down a normal cylinder underneath? I mean, that's very boring of me, to be fair. I might do it though. I might do it. Like this, that looks like a normal spacecraft. What is this? Who am I? I don't know if I can handle this. So let's have a look at the engine configurations again. So we've got a whole bunch of configurations. I believe they're based on real world stats and stuff like this. But you've got the E1. The thing that I'm trying to show you, don't right click. Normally you can right click on stuff and it holds it in place, but it doesn't work like that. Is the thrust, which is the first number, 1947.5 kilonewtons. That's 1,000 newtons. Basically, whatever that comes out in tons, you just go, okay, cool. That's how much it can lift. But this one's a much heavier. But what's the ISP? I want super efficient, which it turns out is this bottom one down the bottom. Would you believe? Yes. And then we fill this and this. And what's our fuel range? 3.9. I don't think that's right. He can use the parachute as a 10 more campy on the moon. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Missed that bit. I want to just quickly get some numbers that I need to know. So we all know that we need to get 10 to get to... Oh, my coaster stuck to my cup. We need 10 kilometers to get to low Earth orbit. It's not. It's 9. But let's give me a bit of the buffer, because I'm not the best atmospheric pilot. And the classing lower orbit is 250 kilometers up. Just going to take a small sip of tea. Been on the go for minutes there. Okay, cool. So 10 to low orbit. Easy. We'll remember that. But going to the moon, well, it's 2.4 to geostationary, and then another 0.68 to the moon transfer. I'm just going to round that off to 3. And then to get to low orbit for the moon, you probably want to actually see what I'm trying to look at here, don't you? Here's a red square. Oh no, I can't hold the red square. So like I said, here's the 9 to get from Earth to low orbit at 250. So that I would like to make one big mammoth stage at the bottom. But then I think all the way from low orbit to low orbit of the moon, we can add all these numbers up and have this in our upper stage. So we got like 2.4 and 0.6. I mean, that's about a 3. We could probably put a 3.1, but yeah, we'll take it about a 3. We got a 2.9 and a 0.3. And then wait, what am I? No, I'm looking at the wrong bit here. Wait, my numbers are covered. I was looking at the Venus one. I'm trying to show stuff on here, but actually look on the big picture. So 2.4, as they say, 0.68, 0.14, and 0.68 again. Interesting that they are similar numbers. I wonder if there's a thing there. So 2 plus a 12 is 2, 3.2, so let's say about 3,000 to get from one to the other. Which, if we look... No, that's my red square. And the window. If we then look... Oh, you know what? Let's use the red square again. Down here, that is 3,000. Do we trust that? I actually don't know. We're going to trust it. We're going to trust it. Who is my favourite super villain? Oh, that is a choice. That is... I don't know. I mean, I instinctively want to say someone like Lex Luthor, right? I can really get down with like his motivation of just not liking Superman. Guy, isn't he self-righteous? But in actuality, I don't know. That's a really, really good question. Like most of the actual like supervillains that have had a lot of work put into them are they're all very compelling characters. You know, Doctor Doom and like I say. Even people like Doc Octopus and people like that, you know, they've got good things going on. But yeah, it's definitely... I know, I never really got into any of the, you know, the galactic scale threats, right? Sort of the late wave Marvel. Well, I say late wave, I don't know what it's classed as now. But it wasn't really anything I got into. But it's such a good question. I wish I could give a more nuanced answer than just trying to grab at the first things that come into mind. 5 meters. Is that the size tank we want? A 5x5? I think that's good. We should also change. It was been pointed out last time. We've not been using the recolor GUI from Turd. There's a nice red paint here. I don't know if that's the one we want though. Maybe we could take something else. My live replay is not live at all. Recolor. I feel like I need to change some palettes here and get some of my own colors on the go. Load palette, store palette. There's a play with this. My favourite one is the most stubborn one of them all. When I have to say one of them that I know actually wins on occasion. Yeah, I mean always down for a winner. Always down for a winner. Do we want a black rocket? We don't want a black rocket. We're going to space. I might take an orange and red one though. I think that's pretty good. We've got some other recoloring options up here, but I don't think we need to go for them. Probably doesn't count as a supervillain, but original trilogy Darth Vader. Yeah. No, I am feeling that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. Do we count the Jedi and the Sith as super? Like they don't come from the traditional superhero background, but like they got the powers. You know what I'm saying? They got the powers. Let's go for I don't know, a 30-meter tank, something like this. Dr. Eggman. Oh yes, I know him as Robotnik. But yeah, no, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. Like the world is for the taking. Exploit those resources. Yeah, I can be down. We want the F1B. F1B, by the way, is a beast as a beast. So the F1, it's not throttleable. It's got like 775 thrusts. Over here, though, it is throttleable, and it's got over 1,000 kilonewtons more thrust, which I don't know why anybody would pick anything other than the F1B. I mean, maybe the money. No, they're the same money. They're the same. One of the largest and most powerful. But the space launch system, okay, I mean, cool. It's had some development time put into it. I'm about that. I have no idea whether this can lift, by the way. We've got a 0.15. Okay, that's actually kind of good. That's actually kind of good. But it's only 6 out of the 10 that I want. But this is a good start. Good start. Oh, I'm trying to think of some other like non-traditional supervillains, if you will. You know, what lays outside the realm of super, but very much full of the powers. You know, what like crazy cartoon like Doofenshmirtz and people like that. But I don't know whether that probably doesn't count. 4 meters and then big like this, and I'm just gonna go with the 1Bs as booster, F1Bs as boosters as well, because you know they're pretty much the same job, right? Bang. Okay, that's good. One of the reasons is on occasion when an alien tries to take over the planet, he threatens it by assembling an egg fleet to fight it, because he's the only one who can take care of the planet. Yes, yeah, no, I'm down. He's like, no, this is my patch. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go for cone. There's a filleted cone. Smooth cone. That's the one I want, because we then go with a bit of a length, and we pin the top down to 0 and widen the bottom out. Okay, and then we got some like nose cones. We can also do. Oh no! What is this? The offset is not in the right direction. We can change this. There we go. It's like the original parts. Taking votes on color schemes. I don't. This is kind of threatening. I don't know what to put in there, and yeah, I think it'll be good. But I mean, we could. I mean, we want a bright. Where is it? Open the recoloring. Can I? Whoa, get the ISO grid out of here. Where is magenta on this? We got a red, we got a green, we got a blue. So red and blue should be a good purple, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. So if we then bring in a little bit of no, let's just go white more. That is quite the color. Let's tone down the blue a little bit. Can I like save the color? Store pattern? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see if it's applied anywhere. Oh, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to now like guess at this one and hope. Oh, F1B, thank you. And hope that we get the coloring right. You know, I know that it's like that, and then no other way. We want to bring that down to there. Okay, matching paint job, kind of. Very important. F1B, thank you. If I just kill the green and stuff out of the colour, that should be a nice quick way to get a good. So I like the multi hues to it. That's nice. That's nice. We're gonna go with that. I like that. Was there a store colour? I saw store palette. Oh, where has it put it? No. What happens if I click somewhere else? Open that and then load. Yeah. Okay. So can I only store one at a time? That's a little bit poor, but it does make a much nicer looking craft when I get to choose the colours, you know. Well, I don't know if people will agree with nicer, but it's much more me. Much more me. Do we have the ability to? We cannot recolor. Why is Sabine Kraus here, not Jeb? Wait a minute. Where is everybody? I had Jeb on another save. Because we're not assigned anyone. We're not lost. We're not missing. What is? Oh no! Where is the focus of my wrath and vengeance? What? I don't like this. Get Jeb out of here. I mean, you know what this is going to mean. We'll just leave. BK Mob, what's the seconds and the details and stuff? We can play around with that if you like. Yeah, that's totally fine. The trims. Cable chain. Where are you? No, not the texture replacer. Why are you? Okay. That is somewhat perturbing. Kerbals create name. Oh, I can't spell Jebediah. Hang on, let me just try it in a die. Let me just throw it into here quick. Is it only one B? I thought it was two Bs. Sound like that, veteran, and people will never know the difference if I just fake it hard enough, right? Astronaut complex. It's completely. It's overwriting. Yeah, this is kind of false advertising now. I mean, I've got to say, this was not my fault, but it totally appears like it. I can't change them back to it. I don't even know which one it is that's. Ooh, what's this? Select the observation. Oh, I put a new mod in that gives us a telescope. I'm just going to read ZTech's comments here verbatim. So let me get this straight. You, as the director of a space organization who is annoyed by a certain astronaut, have decided to send him to a far-off place, and now that he's gone from the universe, you decide to clone him. Yeah, that is kind of what I was doing. Like, he's annoyed me so much that I will bring him into existence just so that I can send him away again. I mean, that was the idea anyway, but it doesn't look to be the thing. I cheated. I wanted that to happen there. I full on. I mean, it's not like it costs us any money, right? Well, we're sending someone. If you could all just get a little post-it note or a bit of Tipex or something, and down on the bottom right, just put that down and write Jebediah over the top of it. That would be incredibly useful. If everybody could just do that from now on for me, we will all be pretty good. I can't believe I can't actually change their name. I wonder if there's a way of doing that elseways. So load that colour there. Now, we got a second. That doesn't look like it's going to do much. That's very green. Do we see any very green on here? I do not see any very green on here so far. Detail. I think because it's... what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's just a fuel tank. Do we have the recolor option here? No. Yeah, there's... Unfortunately, we're not getting any of the details and stuff because we've got the recolor option here. No. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're going to send someone to the moon anyway. I'm much disappointed that it's not. I mean, I gave this person the name Jebediah, and we've got Alexei Ensign. So I'm sorry. Obviously, this person has been offered as sacrifice. You know, in the Hunger Games where they're like, I offer myself as tribute. This one's just run forwards when they're like, no, not Jeb, please. I was like, oh, well, I mean, if that's really what you want to do, I suppose we can't stop you. That's only 9. That's not the 10 I was hoping for. 10,000 meters of delta V to change. How about if we try a little? Do you think a little bit of asparagus is going to help here? I hope so, because we're going for it. 4 of those, please. There to there. Okay, I feel like we're going to have some structural issues. I feel like we're going to have... Actually, wait. Why do I not have any solid boosters, anybody? Do people like solid boosters? I'm rather partial to them on occasion. They do upset my stomach somewhat, but it's worth it for that spicy taste. So this here, and then... What was the largest... It wasn't that one, that's for sure. Let's go mass. We sort everything by smallest to largest mass, and then surely this one is the biggest solid rocket move. Oh wow! I may have made a small error. It is indeed. Wait, let's click this. It is indeed the largest. Are we going with that? Are we going with that? I don't know. Wow, that is something. That one or this one or this one. Okay, they're all pretty big. That's more, I think, what we were aiming for. Let's go with this one. Looks like one of the ones off the shuttle, I think. Maybe I'm wrong there. For some reason now I imagine you as a space director of the institution and you're a little bit flabbergasted. I'm a little bit. You trying to launch a rocket or change Earth's orbit? Well, I mean, we all like to dream big. We all like to dream big. Let's bring that up here. I think that might still be too much. I think that might still be too much. But who am I to shy away from too much? I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. Is there a procedural nose cone? I know there is a procedural nose cone somewhere. I just can never find it. There we go. In there. Let's get a little better perspective on this situation. They are... Ooh. I'm going to go with 4 meters round. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we'll go for like that. Is that pushy enough? I think so. I think we're gonna have some decoupler issues. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel maybe we should probably put some Separatrons on there. I don't know whether Separatrons are actually going to be enough. Whoop. Spin motor. There are some actual pretty serious. No, not the Verniers. Pretty serious separating engines, but I feel like I've gone past them. I might just put the word separating in there and see what we get. What happens if you only use one solid rocket engine and attach the rocket on top of it? Oh, what? One of the big ones? One of like the big ones? I am more than willing to find out that. Can we look in the engines? And engines, sort by mass. Get the biggest one we got. Okay, cool. A decoupler. We're gonna have to do something to secure this. Ring decoupler. Where's the procedural decoupler? Was that? Was that? Oh, it's on foot. No, that's not what. That's what I want. Thank you. Filleted cylinder, smooth cone. I mean, it's a bit of a weird idea to get that for. That's it? That's all you're giving me? I was kind of hoping for a bit longer, but okay. Alright. Struts. Do you think we need some struts? I think we might need some struts here. This is going to be quite the rocket. And as soon as I've put the struts on, I don't even care anymore. We're just launching. Why are you so hard to find? There we go. From here to there. I think that's all the structural refortification we need. I don't think anybody's going to argue with me about that. Let's save it. Let's launch it. Oh, wait. I didn't sort out that. Sort out the staging. Let's do it. Crazy, silly ideas. All about it. Oh, small sip of tea here. I wonder why it is that my test world has Jebediah in it, but this one doesn't. There's got to be a way of me changing things. Kerbals. No, this is create inventory. Yeah, it's not like I couldn't edit one of these at any point. No, unfortunately not. We are definitely warping to morning. I mean, 20 foot. No, let's stop. Wait, why did it get really bright and then suddenly not? Are we up north by any chance? We are at a different launch site. I don't even know where we are. I'm gonna just do that. Okay, cool. I cannot turn SAS on. No probe control, but you've got a 5-star pilot. Why would you need SAS control? That's the whole point of having the 5-star pilot. Surely, am I wrong? Am I actually wrong? Why? I don't have batteries or solar power, but I should just be able to launch this with the pilot. The pilot's just like turn the key, because I'm sure that's how rockets fly, right? Let's try first off to rearrange this just a little bit. Okay, let's put some ground equipment, support equipment in. I think that'll be helpful. Where's the, not that one, this. Just like 4 of these. Why not? Let's just have 4 of those. Oh, that totally looks good. Let's pull that out a little bit further. Okay, cool. Just in case we need an umbilical. Oh, you are right. That is not supposed to be happening. There we go. That's how that's supposed to be. Oh, those outside ones fire wouldn't be on this. So, and just for, we're gonna put some solar panels on here, just to say that with what is up with control? Oh, what is up with my my camera movement here? That's a little unfortunate. What's the thrust amount? Oh, 0.6. No, you're right. We can make 4 though. It's all right. Don't worry. We'll fix that. We will fix that. I want to take you from the symmetry and just get rid of that, because these solar panels are balanced by the ladder, right? That's how that works. Why is my camera being all funny? Yes. This is exactly how this is going to go. Seriously. Maybe let's remove these. Okay, now what's out to wait? 1.05. Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, I'm still gonna try it. We're just gonna be sat there for a while, being like, is it gonna take off? Is it gonna take off? But I'm all right with that. We've done that a few times. I'm just securing various bits of the rocket to itself to be sure that it doesn't just fly apart. I mean, I don't think we can ever really be sure that it's not going to just fly apart. RUDs are part of the game after all. The clamps and struts look tiny on this thing. I know, it's crazy. I actually have to occasionally go off and look up the scale of real life rockets just to remind myself how big the fuel tanks and stuff need to be. We should probably make a Starship clone at some point. Not because I want to be able to fly a Starship, but just to get the scale of the rocket, you know? Okay, here's something approaching morning. Look how low that is on the horizon. I might even try... No, we're not going polar. That's not how you get to the moon. Oh, to get to the moon, you do this, right? First window, 9 hours. So what I'm looking for... so much stuff in my orbits. What I'm looking for is the point where I'm lining up with their orbit. I don't think 9 hours is going to do it. That's totally the wrong direction. Are we there? Are we lined up with it? I don't think it is. Let me just focus on Kerbin, right? And then we aim at the moon. Yeah, that's totally not right. I'm gonna go for this next 9-hour window. I'm just not in the right place on the planet, but I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go east-southeast, something like that. Oh, man. It's nighttime. Don't worry, I put lights on for this. Oh, actually, it's okay. I thought I was making some sort of joke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do any of the mods address the seasons? I don't think they do, but that is a great idea. I would love to see some seasons. Are we away? Are we away? This is a ridiculous beast that should never have been flown. Who thought this would work? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've got to try and get... I don't know what that inclination number is, because it's not 60 degrees around here, with this being 0 and then 60 being like here somewhere. I think it's 60 degrees off of 90, so 9 plus 6 is 118. So, like, really? Directly south? Wait, no, that's not right. My maths is wrong. 115. 150, sorry, so somewhere about here. Whatever it is, I've got to start turning. Oh, the solid rockets have gimbal. That's good. That's good. I want to go this way, thank you. Yeah, if we ever find a mod that deals with seasons, I'm super down for it. I'm actually considering the next ridiculous step. You know, the first ridiculous step was indeed just installing real scale solar system. That just silly, right? Like it's not the easiest game by far. Simulation, shall we say? It's not the easiest way of doing things by far. But imagine how bad it would be with Principia on board. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. Just the whole idea of the Lagrange points, you know? That's literally why. Okay, I desperately need to try and be over a little bit more. Somewhere about there. We'll take that. That feels right to me. We are boosting. It's definitely doing good for us. Are we going off in the right direction? Hopefully, our orbit. Oh, this is so not going to be good. But we'll just reach out there. We'll touch the moon's orbit. We'll drift by. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Look, there's a city down there. It's really hard to tell though, because even though we really did want to warp from morning, I unfortunately, to be in line with the moon, I have to launch when I launch. My Apple Apsis is currently 61 kilometers off of the ground. That's the highest point of my orbit. About a minute and 15, minute and a quarter, if you will, ahead of me. I like to see that number going up. It means that my orbit, let's see if I can even see my orbit, is getting larger. This is not right. This is so not right. I kind of want to be turning more this way. Anyway, we're about to do a stage. And we are free? Yeah, we're free, mostly. Hopefully now this is going to push us fine. Is there anything in Jeb that tells you your current inclination? I'm sure there is. Orbital something. Orbital info. Down here. Let's put it down here. Inclination 60. I mean, that's better than the 63. Am I putting it up or down? I'm looking at this orbit here, and the more south it goes, the worse it is for going to the moon. So I'm going to turn this way more. Yeah, but look at the lines. This is the line I want to meet, and this is the line I'm on. Like I say, I don't think this inclination is the same as this inclination. I think this one is measured relative to here. I don't know. I'll aim for 60. We'll see what's up. There's no problems. I mean, like, there are problems. There's like fuel issues and stuff like that, but we'll see what goes down. Moon as target. Good idea. Good idea. Set as target. I looked over here and then went all the way around the orbit to try and find the moon. Where's our ascending, descending node? Minus 28. I mean, look, there. It's getting smaller. That's good. That's good. Just a 20-degree turn. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. Okay, we're about to drop an engine. That's fine. Keep it going, keep it going. Look there, that's where we want to be headed. I'm gonna actually look in like this direction. I think this is the way that my orbit will benefit most from. Hopefully we can get everything to line up. We've still got 3,000 Delta V in the bank. We're currently moving 4.1 together. That makes 7. It's not enough, is it? It's actually not enough. That one, I think. The degrees on the nav would be heading rather than inclination, wouldn't it? Yeah, if you will. Yeah, I suppose I would be reading as if we were on the equator, right? Yeah, you make a good point. But still, the lower this inclination, which is further away from that, the better this number is. I wonder if we just want to... I don't know. Oh, unfortunately, we've lost the lights in the good places. We got some nice sheen there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Apple-Apps is still comfortably in my future. Why am I not flying from Florida? That's a good question. I must have clicked something during last session. Maybe next time when this inevitably... Hey, look, we are very far away from Florida. I'm actually up at Baikonur. About right? Basically just go up and over. Or, in you know, here's England... Europe, well, you know, if you will, Spain, France, Germany. Yeah, maybe. Who knows where I'm actually coming from? Looks like maybe we're going to achieve an actual orbit. I like that. I like that a lot. Is your direction to the moon correct? I actually have no idea. I mean, we're now 21 degrees off. But it should be doable. I mean, it's pretty close. And I am roughly where I want to be flying from. Are we going to get a good circular orbit here? Oh, please just get me above the atmosphere, and I will be very grateful. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Just give me 140 and we'll take it. 137. Oh my god, are you kidding? We are going to have some time in the atmosphere. It's unfortunate. Wait, where are you going? What can we do about it? Maybe here. This is not the place to be doing it, but yeah, to even begin bringing that co-player, I might actually want to relaunch. That's half my budget there, just trying to repoint, and it's not even going. Ooh. Oh, look at... Oh, it is very close there. There. Okay. All right. That's a moonshot. I'll take it. I'll take it. And a little bit of that just to make sure. What have we got? 2.2. And I have extra ignitions on my... On this one, do I? Or is it just one? Get rid of the lunar transfer planner. Get out of here. We don't need you anymore. Ignitions, 1. We get 1 go. You don't think I'm landing? I think I'm landing. I don't think I'm stopping. Returning, sorry. I have just... 1 ignition's not going to do it, is it? I needed 2. I wish there was a way to change that. Well, we got the 3.8 and the 3. Yeah, no, I've definitely got enough to actually demonstrate. Window. Oh, hello. This is you lot. here. So we are. It's crazy that you can see my house. So we're currently about here. So 2.4 plus 0.6. That is about 3, and then the 8, 6.8, 1.1, about 8. So that puts us roughly. But this hasn't slowed me down. So I'm going to spend 3 having my periapsis, my apoapsis here, but then I'm not going to be able to stop with what I've got. Maybe. It literally just comes down to we will see. It's not the way I like to run a space program. Also, in the dark, not the way I like to run a space program. Though it does keep happening, so it's going to be hard to tell that I don't like it. Okay, like this. We back in the sunlight. Sort of. Hello, sunlight. Can we aim a camera at the top here? I would be very grateful. It's the bit I want to look at. Oh, I want to get rid of that. Hello. Fuel capsulated, but we're going to see what happens. Space programs are not supposed to be going around and just saying, good enough. I mean, it's good enough, isn't it? I think I'm going to stage, so this craft can kind of turn a little bit better. We've got 20 minutes until the burn. And we're going to... I think I'm just going to do this. Well, that was kind of scary. Oh, that was kind of scary watching it drift back and forth there. Obviously, it's because the center of mass is actually somewhere in the middle here. And we got some extra camera movement there. That's interesting. Terrifying, but interesting. Okay, burn time, 22 seconds. So I kind of want to start around about 11 seconds. Burn time, really, just 22 seconds. I am so annoyed that we don't have the right engine here. We wanted one with 2 ignitions. I don't know which one we can use with 2 ignitions. That's something that's going to have to go on my spreadsheet. So the E1, 1 ignition. Let's just put that where I need it. That's also true for the Fs. No, not. Love it when you copy and paste in a spreadsheet and it's like, oh yeah, you wanted to put the number going up. And like, well, I see why you did that, but that's not what I wanted. Thanks. Okay, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's start that engine. That would probably help. 3 seconds spool up time as expected. It's burning well. It's burning through the fuel. That's nice. That's nice. Back over here. And stop. Oh, I went too far. Do you reckon we can go back with the power of SAS? I sure hope so, because that's what we're going to do. Because we can't use this engine anymore. There's no ignition source, so we're going to throw that away. Then we're going to fire up the SASs, and hopefully we're just going to point in the right direction. Okay. Yes. Just 22. That's all we got to change. Bring it back. Is it working? Oh, no, it is. Look, watch this though. 5, 7. Oh, is it? Don't look like it. Why are these subject to ullage? Wait, they're my RCS. What? Let's try spinning round. It's a neat trick. 4. Forwards. Why is it not letting me forwards or backwards here? I'm pressing the RCS button. Let's turn that off. Move some syrup. No, no. Oh, you've got the wrong fuel in there. How has that happened? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to use my actual engines, which is not what I wanted at all. But I guess we can make it work. We want to go retrograde. Actually, I just want to point this way. This has got 25 starts and stops in it, so what I actually want to do is set some action groups up. These engines are going to be far, far, far too powerful for what I want to do here. So I'm going to, on Control 1 or Custom 1, toggle my engines on and off. Okay, there we go. That's something I wanted to do. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's just do this. Okay, get my ullage up and running. Or deal with my ullage, I think might be the correct way of saying it. That it? Is that the orbit? That's the orbit. Let's kill that. We're there. We're going. We are going. I'm gonna make a save, even though I'm not 100% feeling the outcome of this particular trip. Where is Earth? I would like to. Well, there's the sun. I mean, we tumble in. We tumble in. Is Earth back that way? So that's the moon, I assume. It's all very dark. Hang about. There's settings. You're here somewhere. I've lost it. I've lost the ambient light boost. Advanced tweakables. Got to remember that this is here. I keep telling people it's right here. And ambient light boost. There we go. Just 40%. It's still pretty dark. Still pretty dark. Spin for heat. I mean, you know. So we've lost probe control again, but Alexei can deal with it, right? That's the thing. Oh man, we are taking some time at the top of our orbit here. Can we go faster? We can. Thank you. Where's the moon gone? Why is it chained? I hate it when these games do this. This is not the first time I've experienced this. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna warp to the low point of the moon. Oh, have we broke it? Wait, stop. Why am I looking here? Moon. Okay, alright, this is good. This is good. Wait, that button to look back at me. Alexei didn't exist 5 minutes ago, so he can't actually fly this. That might be... He's gone. What is he? Oh, okay, he's back. He's back. He doesn't like to appear on the map. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, this now feels like a great time to try and stop. It's going to put my lowest point in my orbit pretty much facing Earth. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Time warp cancelled. That's fine. Bring me in. So why can't Alexei fly? View. What is the deal with this? Why is he not allowed to fly on his own? No probe control. I don't want probe control. I want Alexei control. That's why I brought this guy with me. Like there's no probe actually on board. I don't know why it's doing this. Command. I mean, you could say not enough electric charge, but is that really... Electric charge. Okay, that might be a problem. Ha. Can we... Ah. My solar panels... Extend solar panel. Can we do it? Okay, alright. As long as I got my Kerbal outside to do it, we can use the power of the Kerbals. I was very sad for a moment then. We're still not really looking in the right direction. See if we can do this. Oh no, that is totally looking at the sun, isn't it? I mean, we're spinning now, right? It's a neat trick. I'm going to say that every time. -6, -10. I mean, which way does it need me to go? Don't think it's this. I actually... think maybe... I don't know. Is it a power issue? The RC, I don't think they are. The direct sunlight. We're just spinning in the wrong direction right now. Let's just get this spinning, and maybe at some point we'll be like, oh yeah, that's enough solar. Oh, my lights are on. Can we turn them off? Unfortunately, I don't know how to turn them off without being in control. I'm just hoping this backflip gives us enough. Hey Fricks, how's it going? Welcome to Munula Space, where we're having some trouble. We seem to be having a little small power issue here, and that's completely robbed us of any sort of control, which is unfortunate because I've got a pilot in the seat. So, you know, it should be fine, but it's really not. It's really not. So we're trying to swing solar panels around to see if we can get enough power. Of course, the only way we can actually swing our solar panels around is by getting the Kerbals out to push them. But I think... Okay, here we go. We got a bit of flow, bit of power flow here. It is positive. Got a number going up. Well, if anyone knows why this is wrong, I'd love to know. It says no probe control, but there's literally no probe on here. I've got a pilot sat inside at some sticks, look. He's got his hand on a stick. I don't know why I would need probe control. That was the whole point of bringing this guy out. And at the moment, all I can do is go, okay, well, let's launch another one, shall we? Maybe we can do better. Back to the Space Center. Alexi's just going to sit there. Is there a minimum amount of electric needed? I honestly don't know. We will find out. And we're also going to try and reset my launch pad back to the KSC if we can somehow. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the probe control part of the issue. I think you have a dead craft with no power and you're just rotating the sticks around. It could be. Could be. It's R&D. I'm not looking for that. Let's go to the track second. Can't you set the control from here button? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. On escape trajectory out of the moon. Poor. Do we see? Yes, here we see. What's this one? Launch site clown to MH. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that one is. I think this is Brownsville, and here we got Cape Canaveral, Wallops, White Sands, Vandenberg. Oh, Churchill. Never launched from Churchill or Kodiak. There's Crew. Isn't that the European one? Yeah, the one where they launched the Ariane. Okay, well, let's go from Cape Canaveral, because that's just where we know, right? Oh, here's a full list. Okay, that is the full list. You did manage to enable the parachute, so it's fine. It's the Marshall Islands. Thank you very much. Very, very helpful. Very helpful. So what do we do to make sure that doesn't happen again? More battery? Are we here? Am I hearing battery? And we got to put like maybe an emergency solar panel that doesn't fold out on there. Are we really launching? Yeah, we're really launching like this again. Enable hibernate. There's no probe. I keep saying this. Why is my camera balked? I'm gonna just press all the buttons and see if any of these debalk it. No. Okay, click the middle button. Is that no? Okay, well, fine. I want to rotate around the part, but I can't right now. So that's a thing. So this is the part we're looking at. Nothing there. Real fuels, communication, Sabina. Yeah, nothing here says anything about it being probed. Seriously, what is this? Can I use these buttons? Not really. Also try making a bigger solar panel. I think I will take that piece of advice, thank you. RTG banks. What's the power output on them? That's kind of the important bit. What is the power output? Okay, they're all pretty standard looking. What's the difference here? Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Well, then we remove some symmetry and remove that. Okay, cool. Now this should have some rectangles. I mean hexagon. Hexagons are the bestigons. Something like this. Oh, I hate this camera view already. I don't know what I've done to make it happen. Wait, what's going on here? I've asked for 4, remove, delete. There we go. Okay, that's better. I hate this camera. I don't know what's happened to this camera. I can't get it swapping. Change the RCS fuel. Thank you. Thank you. Remove tanks. Nitrogen. Who knows how that ended up like that? But there we go. That's that one. The spacecraft itself is no longer. I mean, we can. What? Put it here. I mean, I am in the. Oh, wait. If I zoom out. There we go. Thank you, Zed. You inadvertently let me figure it out. It's because we had zoomed in too far. Okay, that. I'm still sad I can't recolor this. Symmetric engine, tank UI, choose the tanks, throws, assign groups. Yeah, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. Okay, so we did that antenna. I think antenna's a good one. I don't want the probe. I don't want to send a robot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't let me. This one? Will this make it? There's no point putting more than just one on here, so I'm going to put 2 anyway. Remove, delete, remove, delete. Okay, cool. I like this. Do you have to change the bottom end? This engine here. Thank you. Yes, this engine, no good. It's not no good. It's just not. I wish we could sort this by our own thing. Like I want several ignitions. Oh gosh, I don't even know what engines to put on here. B4 is a combustion. No, this is the launch vehicle. I need a mid. Man, look at the size of that. Yeah, that's totally the one, right? I need a mid-size engine that will restart multiple times, and I don't know how to find it in amongst all of this. That's a single one. That's 2 ignitions. I bet it's huge. Oh, it's possibly workable. Remove, and is this the HG3? Yeah, HG3. This, remove, HG3. What have we got? 1.83. That's half. That's half what I wanted. Now, obviously, we can. 2.7. This is getting a little out of hand. 3.5. That's roughly where we had it earlier, right? 2 ignitions, 1 from Earth to the moon. You can, but I need to go through and then find each one. It won't just like... I can't just write ignitions 2 down here somewhere and it would do that for me. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, ullage is a thing that you deal with in orbit. You've just got to either spin or accelerate forwards a little bit to push all the fuel that is floating around in 0G to the bottom of the fuel tank so that the pumps can get it into the engines. 1, 1, 3, but that's an aero spike. We don't want that. 8. What does this use? What does this use? This one. Hydrogen. Is this using hydrogen? Oxygen. Yeah, LH2. It's the same fuels. So currently 3.59. 3.8. That would be good. We've not even actually set up the fuel perfectly for it. Oh, it is 3. It is the same balancing. Let's try that one. That was 8 ignitions, right? This one, the JX2. Medium to weight ratio. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that one. Check the to weight ratios. 0.5. Well, I mean, we'll get off the pad. We'll get off that. We got so much fuel. It'll be okay. Surely. Something is wrong here. This is in the wrong order. Okay, that's better. Okay, who are we actually sending this time? Because, no. Astronaut Complex. Which pilots have we got here? Ah. None pretending to be Jeb. Okay, that's unfortunate. We'll send... I mean, it's going to have to be Marita. Actually, Sabine keeps jumping in. She got some Jeb-like qualities. Let's put her in there. Why can't we just make the fuel viscous so it sticks together and use the capillary effect as well to put it towards the pumps? Great, let's work on a proposal. I don't know how we're going to make it sticky, but I like that capillary action idea. That sounds great. That sounds great. So you can only turn on the engine a total number of times. Yeah, unfortunately so, Fricks. So unfortunately so. Here, okay. I kind of don't want to use this transfer planner. I just want to launch, right? We want to launch when I'm up here somewhere. We're looking across the equator, right? And then... Oh, it's going to be a night launch again. But literally has to be. Oh, this is terrible. I hate this. I suppose we're going to the moon, so you do go at night, right? Low. Funny man. I kind of want to say that's it. And then we kind of just go east and south a bit. Let's slow myself down. Maybe I'm going east and north a bit because I'm a bit further round. I mean, we got a window here. Let's get this up to 0, 28.5. I don't know, like here, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Unfortunately, late at night, lights on. Probably should have done some more about the lighting, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Wow, at least engine ignition, and now hopefully we are taking off with our tiny to weight ratio. Not deficit. What's overcompensation? We got more to weight ratio than we need, but only just. We're just about fighting the strength of gravity here. I'm going to just go east, and as we take off and go around in our orbit, hopefully, set that as target, thank you, we'll be able to work towards... I mean, look, it's so east-west of me right now. Like, the actual anti-target marker... Oh, I'm moving too fast for the direction I'm pointing. The actual anti-target marker is all the way over there. To be fair, if I had a rocket launch, I would kind of like the elevator experience and not a Formula 1 one. Okay, yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, a nice slow launch. Though I hear the shaking is quite extreme, even on a slow launch, because no matter what, you are just using raw energy to launch yourself up. Hey, Bowas, nice to see you. Or B0 Oars. I don't know. I'm going with Bowas. Welcome. We are on our way to the moon. It's totally not the second try this stream. We're hoping to be able just to land Sabine on the moon. Jebediah unfortunately heard that I was out for him and disappeared. Just outright removed himself from the game. He's no longer here. We went to the astronaut complex. We looked around. We had a good search, and it's just missing. Just absolutely missing. Let's try this sort of angle. I think this looks good. Unfortunately, because we're going to the moon, and the moon in Kerbin, on Earth, sorry, is not at a perfect equatorial latitude like the one in Kerbin is. We have to launch at a certain time, which means it's a nighttime launch. I'm not super enamored with it. I've got to be honest with you. I really would prefer it if we were launching during the day, but in this space program, you take what you've got, and this is definitely what I have got. Okay, we're gonna have to be ready. Yeah, Glorious Leader had a medal for him. Lol. I personally, if I got summons from the Glorious Leader to go and catch a medal, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would leave the country. I would be out of there. 3, 2, 1, go! At no point is good things coming from that man. That creature. I don't know what we call him. I don't know, but it's scary. That's what I call him. Scary. All fun and games where we're blowing up Kerbals on the internet, but man, that's scary. Okay, well, it looks like we're doing well. Do I need to do anything to extend my solar panel? No, it looks like not. I just got to somehow look at it. When we're up in orbit, we need to deploy our... deploy our antennas. We've got 2. Doesn't help. We only want 1. It's for symmetry. It's just for symmetry reasons. Let's indeed come down and have a look at this maneuver node. Orbital readout here. I like it, but I feel like we are going with an apoapsis that's too high, and our periapsis isn't up high enough yet. So the more I look over towards the atmosphere, towards the sideways, the better. I suppose technically it is also looking towards the atmosphere, but drop down some of this. Oh, feel those tunes. The siren song of the orbit. We're up here. We are out of the atmosphere. We are pretty much at midnight, though. Pretty much at midnight. My descending node right now, 0.7 degrees off. I like that. 2 antenna, redundancy in case of failure. I'm about that. Honestly, I am about that. We are just about to come up to a staging event. No Sepratrons involved here, so we're just going to drop them and see that they all drop away nicely. The thrust doesn't push or kick anything anywhere. That's interesting. With the expanding cloud of gas, you would have expected that at the beginning, the bottom would have pushed out, knocked off my my rocket, and then spun out backwards after that as the tops get pushed by the thrust, the expanding gas. Who knows? Seems to be going well, though. Apoapsis is climbing maybe a little bit further than I would like. I'm going to push my my nose down towards the horizon here and try and get my sideways velocity up higher than my up and down. I mean, actually, I'm moving 4.5 kilometers sideways, and somewhere I've got an up and down. We're going over 1,000 up. So, so something like a quarter of my speed is currently in the wrong direction, shall we say. I want to be going sideways. I definitely don't want to be going up and down. If you're going up or down, you are not staying in space. Well, it depends how fast you're going up. If you're going up at more than like 11, 12 kilometers per second, you might be able to stay in space. But I've lost my mouse. There's my mouse. Okay. Still looking good. Still looking good. The descending node has gone down in value. I like that. I like that. It's almost as if waiting for the correct moment in time pays dividends when it comes to rocket launches. I wish there was some sort of process that goes on in the real world. I don't know, like maybe I'd have to wait around 3.5 hours to watch a rocket launch because the window was very specific. If I had had that experience in my life, maybe I would have known. Of course, that'd be funny because I do that all the time. Okay. 3 kilometers to go on our sideways of trajectory here. I think we're gonna make it. I think we are gonna make it. It's 7,500 meters per second to stay in orbit and not fall back down. We are almost definitely doing that. In fact, we are probably going to end up extending our orbit a little further out than is strictly ideal, but that's fine. If this is a descending node, which way is north? North is this way. I want to just bring that descending node down a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. This 0, 2. We brought it down from 6 to 1. That's pretty good. I would love to hit a Nan, but then generally the game breaks at that point. Nan being not a number, not the elderly lady figure of my life. Okay, we are slowly. I think we're gonna have a more circular orbit than we had last time. I want my periapsis to get up here though. I really need that to go up. I'm gonna burn down, in fact, and start bringing this up above where I want it to be. Okay, that's cool. Apropos of nothing, learning about orbital mechanics in KSP has just about ruined space movies for you. And it's alright, I have Gravity. You know the movie where they had a problem in space and like the Kessler effect comes along and destroys it. Well, how did they take a jetpack from the space station to Hubble? Anyway, I spent a long time ranting about that. What hurts most? What hurts most? Mike Massimino lied to me. He's one of my favourite astronauts, and he got up there in front of everyone and went, "This is one of the most realistic space movies ever." And it took about half an hour for me to go, "Nope, I don't like it." Anyway, watched Life last night. Great cast, decent story, a few horror-esque scenes, but everything they did reorbits was painful to watch. Yeah, I bet. Okay, which way to the moon? Almost wants to be over here, right? No. How about more over here? No. How about more over here? Something like, oh, we're getting closer. How about more over here? Somewhere in here, right? We're getting close. It's just a 2000 delta V element. I'm going to play around with this a little bit to try and get the orbit that I'm after. You know, that's how maneuver planning works. You just play with it until you get what you want. Okay, this moon periapsis, probably what I'm after. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How low do we want to go? Something like that. I don't want to go too... Oh. You know, I'll take that. 35. No, that's too much. That one? I think we'll go with this. I think. What happens if we just add a little more? We'll just add a little more. Add a little more. I'm worried about the amount of speed I've got to try and remove after I do. Oh, look at that one. That's my second pass. That's down nice and low. It's facing the wrong way though. I recommend watching The Expanse. I mean, the Expanse gets away with it because right at the very beginning they're like, to make this work we need to invent this crazy engine technology. Believe everything apart from the crazy engine technology. Just accept that we've got that right. And because they said that right at the beginning, it's great. I love it. It's fine. I love The Expanse. They get a lot of things right. Not everything, but a lot of things right. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to stage. Not starting my rocket yet, but I want to point in the direction I want to look at. We've got a 3-hour window until our burn. I should turn the lights off, by the way. I'm sorry, we're descending into darkness because I don't know how much power we've got. I don't want to spend all my power just lighting up the side. I tried the first few episodes, couldn't get into it. Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, the story itself is not super great or original. It's just that they tried hard with the science, right? It's not like I've never seen where a series where one group of people have all the resources and the other group of people are just struggling to survive, and so they start some sort of ruckus because of it, right? That's a well-trod storyline. But, you know, they did well with it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Okay, we're very close to spinning around and looking in the right direction. Then we can hit the button and wait 3 hours. Like, how crazy is my orbit that we got to wait 3 hours? Press the tilde. Well, that's not tilde. I don't know what that button actually is, but because tilde is like the squiggly one, and this is like top left of the keyboard. Yeah. Okay, we looking in the right direction? I think we are. I kind of want to hit that button, but I'm not. I'm gonna warp ahead like this first, tumbling crazily in space. Oh look, it's Africa. There is the Madagascar, Somalia. Yeah, cool. I like it. My geography around here is not like super hot. We got South Africa, Kenya's around here somewhere. Tanzania, I think. I don't know. I know in the middle, it's the scary area. There's the various Congos and stuff. I said scary. It's the areas that we are advised not to travel to. Okay, I think we're looking in roughly the right direction. I just want to get their entirety, and I mean with the SAS we've got going, that's pretty powerful stuff. We're still an hour away from our actual maneuver, which I am all about. I wonder in real life if they found themselves with their orbit elongating like this, would they just like cut the engine and be like, no, we've planned from a circular orbit? I don't know. I don't know how that... Well, they would plan their rocket launches better than me. That would be how that actually goes down. They would never end up with, 1,000 Delta V extra that they're just going to be like, well, I can't turn the engine off, so I'm just going to let it run through. No, that doesn't sound like it. Speaking of North Africa, still trying to find a way to get to Egypt for the 2027 eclipse, but I don't think I'll manage it. I wonder whether I can go to Morocco or somewhere like that, Algeria. Yeah, somewhere a little more off the beaten path. It would be really cool, wouldn't it? It would be really cool. I would be super down. There, Earth, my beautiful pink spaceship, and that's my fuel tank over there. Beautiful. Sun, of course. If you didn't know, that big ball of plasma over there that's constantly streaming energy our way, it's called the sun. Why is it called the sun? I don't know. Someone made it up someday. I have no idea when. Like, yeah, it is sun. What is the word for sun in everybody's native language out there? I think I'm specifically just trying to ask Zed because I think you're the only non-native speaker. Not native. You do speak a native. Non-English speaker. I think I will go with. How's the electric charge looking? Let's have a look. Doing well. Soul. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so soul, much like sun. I still love the trick question. That's not the trick question. On how much energy does a planet irradiate away on the night side? Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like an Indo-European thing. The whole like everyone makes a noise for the sun. Helios. Yeah, that's Latin, right? Comes from, I think, because that's where the word helium comes from. That's the interesting. Greek, Sunts. Okay, nice. Did I get that right, Sunts? Because we've been calling that thing in the sky something for a long time, right? Like a long time. Oh, okay, yeah, well, fair. I would have to go and put that in translate. give me the phonemes. Helios is Greek. Okay, yeah, makes sense actually. Makes sense. Okay, we're flying. 26, 27. Oh wait, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop my engine. Oh, look at that. That's good. I only had one attempt at that. Well, this has still got 3,000 delts in the tank. What is this? This engine, I've got to write this engine on my list. It's an engine of interest. This is the J-2X. Okay, well, I'll write some information about it down later, but that is one that I need to have. Solios is Latin. Okay, cool. We learn stuff here. That's how we deal with life. Okay, we good. Oh! Get Jeb out of here. Is on the way back over there. I kind of look. No, now I've got. Oh no! I didn't extend the antenna. I assume I can just get my Kerbal out to extend the antenna, though, right? No, we've got no electric charge again. Why? And all my liquid hydrogen has boiled off. I didn't put any multi-layer insulation on. Dang. But more importantly, what's up with this lack of communications? I say more importantly. How do I not spend so much power? I thought we were doing okay. Probably not, but I want to see whether we get any sort of control. But it does look to be... Sorry, FSBWV was saying, like, do we need the antenna out if we're having power issues? Like, probably not. But I'm a little miffed, shall we say. I'm not sure what is even taking the power, if you will. Rename, inventory, refuels. No, that's fine. The boil off is definitely an issue, though. I forgot about that. The wall temperature is like literally 200 degrees. No wonder I boiled it all off. Control is good though. Yeah, I don't... Let's go and have a look at this one over here. Have you rotated to get your so FSBWV is just spitballing because you're outside your knowledge, but it's something gimbaling. That's what I was trying to see. Is just like anything like that. Like I still don't even know quite what. So this one is the lights, but we turned the lights off on the other one, right? Okay, you still can't go. So it's still an electric charge issue, right? We're still having trouble there. Maybe if I'd been able to... Let's not do that. I don't want to go back to the Space Center unless I really have to. S like the English sir. U as in food. N similar to N. Yeah, I'm presuming N. So soon. Cats. T. And bed like ed. But air. Sunse. I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. Okay, I think we need to. What can I decouple? Oh, because I'm still out of power. How do we spin you round the way I want to spin you around? I kind of want to come in under one of these. And try and rotate my spacecraft round. Like doing what I want it to do? Kind of. I just need some control. If we can get some mega joules. Oh, we're only in milliwatts though. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I kind of just need to stop looking this way. No, it's still milliwatts. It's still not good. Oh, I had some control for a sec. There we go. I've turned that off. Actually, no. Normal. And if we could stop spinning, that would also be great. We lost power for a bit, but that's good. Wait, we got power back for a bit. I'm reminded of Leah, that's Carrie Fisher's line in Empire Strikes Back. Would it help if I got ambushed? It might. It might. No, I can't do his tone of voice right. It might. Nah, I can't do it. It was good though. It was good. I'm a little worried that we're turning away from the sun now. So the reason I want to look normal, it's not just to follow the social script, but actually so that I can get some control looking in the right direction. Let's press my RCS on and actually turn some RCS on. Let's let it do what it needs to do. There we go. All right. We're wasting a little more nitrogen than I would ideally like, but I think we're fine. Okay. Now if we just stop spinning, everything will be right with the world. Of course, at some point, I've got to look back retrograde. You know what? I think I'm going to drop this dead tank, because it was supposed to slow us down, but it doesn't have the fuel inside it that we need. How can I look that way and also get the solar power I need? Looks like maybe I can't. Oh, there's always a way to keep a solar panel facing, though. This is not the troubles I was expecting to have. No, normal. Okay, let's just sit and gather some power, shall we? I think that's probably a wise option right here. Okay, we're slight deficit right here, and I don't know why. Maybe we just turn that off. No, even that's... Look, we're at a minus rather than a plus, and I don't know what's going on there. Control from here by the solar power? No, unfortunately not. Actual watts now. If only. Watching the watt meter here. Turning to get it going up. I'm trying to get both solar panels, it turns out, in view. 103 watts, 110. At some point it will start going down again there. So we go back the other way. Try desperately to get our SAS to hold us in place. Something like that. Okay, okay. Well, this is a bit more effort than I thought it was going to be. Now, hopefully, we can just coast our way down to periapsis like this and build up some power. No. Okay, I see what's going on here. I don't know how to fix it, but I have seen what's going on here. Oh, we're drifting so slow that we don't actually change our orientation fast enough now. When we tune in next week, Twitch is going to plaster our ship in solar panels. You know it. That's a very good prediction there. Why are we still on nanowatts? A little bit faster. Good evening, Flirp. How are you doing? All your base... I think you'll find all your base belong to us. Is that the direction we want to go? That's not the direction we wanted to go. I totally messed that up. Zetek showing the standard insight into my missions. So I kind of doubt that because this isn't the first time you've lost power or multiple spacecraft due to the forgetting solar panels. It's true. It does seem to be the major failure of my craft here. Good news, we can Ullage out our way through this though. I don't know what that's actually going to do for us, but we seem to be getting close to the point where I could just start the engines back up. How are we going to make sure that we have power when we actually come into to land on the moon? It's going to be kind of awkward. I need to point backwards. That is my thing. I need to point backwards with these solar panels in something like this orientation, right? We got the sun over there. Problem is backwards is going to be a thing. You could also have placed a battery and disabled it for some emergency power. Try to install the RSS RP1 and realism overhaul, but sometimes required over 20 gigs of RAM. The computer only has 8. That is unfortunate, my friend. I have a lot of RAM, so it could very well be an issue that I'm just not going to encounter. Oh, now that's very unfortunate time for my system to lock up. Oh. We are not going to end up looking in the right direction. We are not going to have the power we need. We've got kilojoules. How do we not have the power that we need? Hey, slow down. This is where we want to stop. I've got kilojoules in the power. Go forwards. Give me some Ullage. Okay, well, are we going for attempt number 3? I think we might be going for attempt number 3. because I cannot get power. You fixed your PC cable Oni situation. You can take off from Dres now. That's good. You're just playing KS with some quality of life mods like better time warp and other rebar. Yeah, I definitely need to get some better time warp on here. That is a must. Where else can we put solar panels? Solar panels on the bottom, solar panels on the top. Batteries and actual solar panels that extend away from the... I don't know whether they exist in this one. We are... How many times have we played this now? Six sessions into this. I'm still not quite... I've only just begun getting to know the engines. We'll go and have a look. We'll go and have a look. If that's the only problem, surely we got some of the... Like the ones for insight, you know? The one that that opens up like a petal. That one. Thank you. And then we'll also... Electrical. Thank you. Scroll. Aha! Sun tracking. That's exact... Oh, it's tiny. Actually tiny. If this... Let's extend it. What's this? Oh, they get dirty over time? What's the next one over? This one or that one? We got a Mark 1, a Mark 2, and... Ooh! What is this one? We'll go like this, and we'll extend this one. Oh, yeah, go on then. I will buy that for a little bit less than $1. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's retract those. I dubbed the Death Spacecraft 6000 the spacecraft you use to murder all of your Kerbals. I mean, I do try to keep them far away. I don't think I murdered them, not outright anyway. I'm gonna put some of these on here as well, just in case. On here, no, on here, on. Where am I gonna put these? On here, just in case. Remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. We send these two pointed upwards, like so, and then these two can point downwards, and then I have power in every direction. Right? Right. Right? Is that yeah, more batteries? Emergency batteries, yeah. Installation on the field, that one I cannot leave. That one I cannot leave. I'm gonna remove that one. We like to be family friendly around here because a lot of my friends' kids watch me. Revert to the vehicle assembly. Because we do not have the multi-layer insulation going on my... Yeah, thanks, mate, thanks. Always appreciate understanding here. We do not have the multi-layer insulation, which means we just come up to here. And I mean, it's literally just here. We just drag this across. And yes, I'm going for 100. How much has that impacted? Barely. Barely. I've only lost like maybe 200 Delta Vs there. Oh, it's got warm. It has got warm. Do you think Jeb can handle my launch yet? I still don't think so. I think it's going to go somewhere weird. Scroll down. This is what we're looking for. Window in 4 hours. Is it the right window in 4 hours? Yeah, actually, I think it might be. Let's just run all the way there. 2 minutes to go. It's night time. This is sad. This is sad. You're crewed interplanetary ballistic. Yeah, I like that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. This isn't about sending your Kerbals far away, but keeping them far away. You got it, my friend. You got it. I'm just going to launch now. We're always so far off from our actual launch window. There we go. Now I'm going to just launch now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Wait, 4. I'm going to launch. 3, 2, 1. And we are actually away. maybe. We like to be. Anyway, we've got a to-weight ratio of 1.05. So, you know, it takes us a little bit of time to get moving, but we do get moving and we get some fuel going out the back. Because honestly, that's the best place to spend our fuel once we burn it. We burn the fuel, we expand the gases, we push away against the spacecraft. Everything goes the wrong way. The launch pad just burned up. I mean, we've got some steel under there that we flood with water. That kind of works out fine for us. I'm going to take the standard approach of just following my my prograde direction until about 10 kilometers or so, where hopefully we're looking at that 90-degree mark right over there. I don't think I'm turning hard enough. I'm going to just encourage it a little bit more. It does unfortunately mean that our landing statistics, our taking off statistics. Delta V stats. Is this the one I want? No, that's not the one I want. There is somewhere an ascent guidance. No, that's not what I'm after. Keep turning, keep turning. I'm pushing that button. Oh wait, it's because I don't have my mouse outside the window. Ascent stats. That's what I'm looking for. This. Boom. I like these. As long as we can keep the gravity and the steering losses to a minimum, then we are all good. So the Saturn V had a to-weight ratio of 1.2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think most of the time, it's not true now, obviously, but I think most of the time I like to be launching somewhere about a to-weight ratio of 2. Clamp oil, strut, vector, you want it, it's yours, my friend, as long as you've got enough K-Bucks. If you've got coin, we've got wares. Let's just really twist this over here. I like the fact that the atmospheric model is quite forgiving in this game. I can turn near enough 45 degrees through the airstream. Like, we're traveling up this direction right now, and like surely that should rip my spacecraft apart, right? But no, we're fine. It's good. What RSS textures am I using? That's a good question. It's just the ones that come by default stock when you install the Express install on CCAN. Because I'm a lazy modder. When it comes to modding my game, if I can do it just with a single tick on CCAN, you can bet that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I would like to see the moon. We're going to set that as a target. Now, descending node is 30 degrees. Sorry, what? 30 degrees? Painful. With the Express install, it's always going to be 8K. Okay, great. Awesome. That's amazing. Try and get a change of trajectory down nice and early before we're going too fast to change. I'm a little bit flabbergasted at 30. Little bit flabbergasted. Thought it would actually come in better than that. I swear, obviously I don't know how to use this, but it doesn't quite line up right for me. Okay, at least we're down to like 17 degrees. Probably going to get it down to less than 10 by the time we spent all our fuel out here. We can hope anyway. We can hope. That should be the residuals gone. I'm going to look back because that's the way we're traveling, so which means the boosters travel back the other way. So if you weren't noticing what happened there, when I dropped my tanks, my craft was still slightly turning and slammed its engines into the fuel tank. Revert to launch. So the 4-hour window was not the right one. Where am I supposed to be going? When am I supposed to be going? Yeah, I just don't know. Let's bring this up again. So this is Lunar Transfer Planner. All right, let's bring this down a bit. No, that's still not right. We're gonna warp out there. We're probably gonna warp to the next one afterwards as well. Because I just don't believe it. You know. Of all things considered, I do believe it to not be right. So we're gonna stop there. I'm going to pass the next 50 seconds. 25 hours. I don't understand. I honestly don't. So if I'm launching from here, I want to go like northeast a little bit to then be coming round. I mean, this way's east, and that will travel me south. I definitely want to go just a few degrees up, right? Just a few degrees north. 3, 2, 1, go! Well, that's not how that works, because we've got to wind our engines up and then go. All right, that's better. I feel like this is the direction I need to be going. Oh, listen to that rip the air apart. Yeah, minus 28 again. I don't know, we'll find out when we're travelling sideways. We'll find out. This is about the speed I want to be going in that direction anyway. Something weird I think I should mention about KSS is if you use the Cape Canaveral side, the KSC ends up clipping into the ground. Oh yeah, no, that's no problem. That's no problem. Did I actually want to go that way? Is that what it's saying? I want to go the other direction? Surely not. That is madness. Actual madness. Nearly as mad as being 45 degrees and we're only travelling the speed of sound. That's kind of madness. Let's get that old power slide in on the go. Surprised this craft has not tried to rip itself apart yet. This is definitely not the right angle. I almost feel... You see how, like, this... Like, it's here? Is this where I want to be? You see, draw the line between the target and, like, north-south. Comes up over the pole. I think actually we want to be going this way. Yeah, get in there, get in there. I think next time we might be trying a little bit of atmospheric flights. I've not played around with any of the jet engines here at all whatsoever. Whoop. And you know, if we're going somewhere outside of nowhere in the solar system's got oxygen, has it? So I can't really be like, well, like going to Lathe, if you will. Minus 14, 15. That number's going up. Why is that number going up? Back you go. Back you go. Interesting. Alright, Zed. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Maybe Thursday if we're doing some Dwarf Fortress. That will be fun. That will be fun. We're about to drop our solids. 3, 2... I shouldn't count it down because I never get it right. 1... And, oh, they burnt out asymmetrically, which is giving a little bit of a spin to my rocket. Hopefully, this will be able to deal with that. Okay, and away we go. Great. Looks like we are flying fine. Looks like we are flying well. Now the number's going up again. What about if we go this way? The closer we can get to 0, the happier I'll be, but... I also don't want to spend too much fuel trying to steer myself around too much. And it's always cheaper to change your inclination higher up in orbit. Always might be strong. Always might be too strong a term. But it's mostly better. Now it's going back up again. It's literally around here somewhere, isn't it? It's literally just like here. Unfortunately, we will never be able to get the ascending or descending node down to 0 unless we are on top of said nodes. We can get them down pretty low, but not down. And the closer we are to them, the lower we can get them. I'm just going to hit prograde at this point. I think this is a good fly. I've got an idea. How about building a rocket for the Mercury and just slap a fuel tank with landing legs on it? We'll probably do that next. Though honestly, this will probably be the final mission of the evening. Back up into orbit, going well. Got a little stage. Off it goes. Beautiful. Please just do well this time. Okay, that was the point that we died last time. Well, I say died. That's the time we rudded last time. Okay, looking good. Looking fine. Apoapsis is getting a little high. Let's see if we can't settle ourselves down towards looking at the horizon. I mean, if we want to bring it down, we can look down below the horizon a certain distance and it will start going less. I don't know how much further down we got to get. About there. Almost halfway in between these two. I should imagine it is actually technically halfway in between, but we got some gravity aiding us as well. Still totally dark on this view, but there we go. That's the eastern seaboard of America. That's probably New York over that way. Is this one Washington or is this one Washington? I can never remember. Yeah, look at that. Look at that flight. That is nice. There's that ridiculous eastern seaboard metro area. Well, one of, but definitely not the, most densely populated areas on the planet. They sure know how to pack them in over there. Can you see Phoenix from space? I mean, yes, but it's like over here somewhere. It's... That one of these, I think. One of these. I assume. Is that Seattle, and then LA is going to be down here somewhere. It's a bit hard to see without the coastline, right? It's a bit hard to see without the coastline. What was that noise? I think someone moving big loads out there. We got 2.4 kilometers worth of delta V to put into my my velocity here. Or we are changing my velocity by. I suppose that's what delta V actually, you know, very literally means. The delta means change in, and V is velocity. We're now 7.5 kilometers per second, roughly orbital speed. It's just a little bit over. I normally take that as my orbital speed. We are pushing out quite a distance in the wrong direction, but you know what? I'll take it. That's fine. Let's slow down time. Do a stage. Yeah, just do the stage. And now wait for the sunrise. Do you want to watch sunrise with me? I think we should watch sunrise together. Here we go. Are you coming up? Any moment now? I'm sure it's going to get bright at some point. It's got to get bright at some point, right? What happens if I prograde this? Actually, I want to turn this off. We don't want to prograde. We want a normal. And then we want to extend these solar panels for when there is indeed sunrise. We extend all those. We open at least one of our communications antennae and make a small save. I think there might be a winner here. Sunrise, anyone? We're just gonna be in eclipse the whole way. Is that actually what's going on? Okay, there it is. Tiny sun. That's the thing with you know, real scale solar systems. Like the sun is actually very small on the sky. Let's have a look at my electric charge here. Let's make sure we're not going to be running out. Looks like we could have a little moment where we'd be in danger, but hopefully with the reorientation of our spacecraft, we'll get into the situation where we have enough solar power going. 900 watts is definitely better than what we were doing. Way better on the electrics. Hearing you, man. I am hearing you. Let's try. I mean, we just got to wait to be pointing in the right direction at the moment. One of the good things about facing what I'm going to call up. I think if we can class any direction in space as up, it's solar north, right? You know, just through convention, for no other reason than it's just the way we're used to thinking. So I'm gonna. In fact, it's even the orientation that the squad decided to keep the camera in, which is interesting. Interesting indeed. Is this enough power? Is it not enough power? Is there a problem? Is this the power eating or the power that is getting put back in? Were we actually looking for a minus number? Anyway, what I was about to say is one of the good things about pointing upwards like this is that when we get to the point of having to do our engine ignition, we can just point retrograde and the turn, or prograde actually, is probably the way we're going to be going. The centrifugal force from spinning our craft around will push all the fuel down to the bottom of the tank, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Why is this one all the way over here? Somewhat unfortunate. I really would have liked to bring this down to a 0 here, but I've got a feeling that's not going to work out for us. What if... Because we want to head to the moon. The moon's over there. It's going to take a day or two to get there, so we're going to want to go over that way. But like our ascending node just is not there. Like this, and then... push this out. Yeah, no, I don't like that. It's not going the right way. We need to somehow be going that way. It's not going to work out for us, I don't think, though. Oof. I wonder which way makes a better or a cheaper orbit. You just joined the Discord server. Oh, hello. There you go, give you a wave. Hello, nice to see you. Let's add a maneuver here and bring this down. Is that looking like it's a solar, a monular orbit? Love it. We have rooms in the Discord for talking KSP. We have rooms in the Discord for talking Minecraft. Whatever it is you want to do. We've got Cosmeteer, and we got games. If the games you want to do, let us know. Okay, so that's probably good for a couple of maneuvers there. Actually, let's just hold ourselves normal for now. I do have a Discord. It is in my description of my chat right now. Okay, we got 4 hours to wait. I'm gonna wait not quite that long. Gonna wait till about here. I don't know, maybe I do want to wait that long because I can. Oh, Fricks is here as well. Boing. Hello and welcomes. Please read rules and stuffs. Oh, I'm a capital, so apologise for that. Okay. I need to get much closer. Let's go to apoapsis. Ooh. That was quick. That snapped me into place. Got still 19 minutes. Let's go even faster. Gonna work our way down to... so everybody who is joining, you will generally not get any notifications from this place. We don't do at all and stuff like that. We tend to ban people that do. But I also have added you to the group that tells you when I stream. So if you do get a notification, it's because I've gone live. And I generally only go live on a Tuesday. So hopefully that's it. There will be other reasons. Maybe I'll be like doing a Minecraft stream or stuff like that. But generally not. Generally as chill as we can be. We're spinning, but is there enough spinning for the ullage to be overcome? We've got 20 odd seconds to get there. Sure wish I had turned my RCS on properly. Let's figure out how to do that without messing everything up. Oh, actually, it's getting ready to go. Throttle, maybe. Okay, here we go. That was good. That was good. So once again, ullage is the phenomenon of liquids in changing gravitational fields. It actually first came about from fire trucks. You know, they'd go around a corner and all the water would slosh around and it would turn the fire trucks over. So they had to make a whole bunch of baffles and stuff like that. It's a cool little system. If you don't know about it, go look it up. But obviously it's a lot worse in space because your liquids don't slosh to the bottom of anything. They're just kind of floating around. And if all your fuel pumps are at the bottom of your tank, well, then you don't get to pump the fuel to your engine. And if you're not pumping the fuel to the engine, are you in actual any sense a rocket? So that's a thing to watch out for there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stopping my engine. I've still got 32 meters to go. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. We will now play around with this one a little bit to get as equatorial as we can be. We set up the best maneuver nodes that we could possibly set up, right? And then we act upon them. 0.2 to give us the best possible chance of an orbital insertion, right? So then we go back to normal, if we can. Fun fact, a K4S type locomotive derailed in 1951 because the tender had no baffles and it went around a fast siding going around 50, 60 miles an hour. There we go. Brilliant, yeah. But in actual fact, that might be the first times that it was a problem. I could see steam engines being the real issue here. The first time I had heard about it was fire engine. I just assumed right up until the point that you said that was the first one. But that was just my assumption, so who knows? Who knows? I sure don't. Alright, anyway, we are turning pretty hard, pretty heavy, pretty well. We can see a little bit of liquid hydrogen dropping. How many ignitions do we have on this thing? 7. Alright, that's good. That's a number that I like to see. Could be much worse. Much worse. One of my mods there be like, I can't hear you, it's too dark in here. I think I might want to increase the speed of the physics simulation just a little bit, just so that my craft can end up pointing in the direction that I want it to. And when it's looking in that direction, I will then do my best to... Why are the fuel tank level, why are the delta V levels changing? To hold this position to go round this way. This is what I want to do. Like that. What? Anyone know what just happened there? Dang it. Okay, we're going again. I mean, as in, like, we're going around the orbit again. That is very poor. Add a maneuver. It sent me quite a distance past where my maneuver was supposed to be. Much upset. Yeah, that's somewhat unfortunate. And I didn't save it like 2 seconds ago, so yeah. Well, we're going to try it. I don't know how much fuel it's going to take. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to get us there. Well, that's the plan anyway. It's going to take a little bit of tweaking. Probably more fuel than we've got in the tank. But I'm willing to try and spin our entire orbit around here. I'm getting a little bit of troubles with whatever it is that's trying to select here. Could you please not? Thank you. But... Okay, there's a pretty extreme trajectory. Let's bring that down to a less extreme trajectory. What is the maneuver here? 2.5. Okay, we can just about do that as long as we don't actually overshoot. Still looking normal? Still looking normal. Good. Okay. I feel somewhat hard done by the computer here. But we're going to do it. We're going to deal with it. $29 is still a long number of minutes away. Especially when we've only got a 37-second burn. Still 5 minutes away. Dare I click this? Let's save it. Click the button. Yeah, it put me all the way on the other side. That's why I saved it. Something's wrong with the warp to next maneuver point. I don't know what's up with that. I guess we're just gonna like do it by dead reckoning. I'm gonna bring this number down to about a minute. And then here, I'm going to... Oh, we got electric, right? Yeah, I'm going to press this button. We're going to point towards our maneuver node. Oh, and pretty much out of caffeine as well. It's unfortunate. But whilst we spin, we should be flinging all the liquids, or at least enough liquid out to the end point so we can start the engine. It does appear to be a little bit of slosh going on. But hopefully as we turn... I mean, I could just start my RCS up and use that to push us forwards. Looks like I might need to, because this is not reigniting. Is there anything here that tells me why? Propellant unstable. Very unstable. Oof, okay. I guess we'll accept that. I'm going to start that up and press my RCS on. And then as well as doing all that, I'm going to boost forwards. And hopefully during our boost forwards, you can see the engine turning. And I'm going to go. The engine's on. Turn my RCS off. This should be able to do the flight for us. Okay, cool. I've just noticed that this has crept up onto the stage here. That's a little one. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. Spin it round. Let's get it pointed in the right direction. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not right. Okay, there we go. The moment it said 0, I was like, it's not even there yet, though. Okay, we got the smallest slither of fuel left. I don't think we're ever going to actually get round to using that tiny bit of fuel. But let's say goodbye to Earth, wherever Earth has gone. That one. Say goodbye to Earth because we've gone to the moon. Hello, welcome. We are at the moon. Yep, still got enough power. That's an important part of the process, is making sure we've got enough power. Let's look normal again. The struggle to look normal is real, I tell you. Warp here if we can. Okay. I think we're going to have to go... What's the ring that goes from... Oh, so this thing is something to do with my antenna. It shows the way to go. I've got to level with you. I do not understand real antennas. It's a confusing mod that doesn't give you... It all works in decibels, which is great. You know, that is how such things actually work. But yeah, not really ideal. Am I going to be able to slow my engine down enough here? Very stable. Let's spend some very stable fuel trying to slow myself down. Okay, that's pretty good. That is all I wanted this stage to do for me. I'm going to save it again. Hoo-wee. All right, we're going well. We're going well. I'm going to stage. We're going to just drop some space junk, of course. That's just what we do. We drop space junk. These ones, not subject to ullage. They somehow pump the whole thing. You don't understand realism overhaul? That makes all of us. I don't think there's a person out there that actually does understand it. Have you tried looking at the wikis? I will rant quite long and often about the wiki. Because it's circular. It sends you round and round and then just tells you to go use RP1. And it's like, dude, I wanted to know what the engine stats were. Turns out no one wants to tell you the engine stats. Oh, wait, are these subject to ullage? Yeah, they are subject. Oh, yeah. Well, no problem. I've got RCS for this very, very, very issue here. I'm going to stage. I think that's fine. Why are you doing that? Why did that all start like that? That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, I am going to come down to my periapsis. We're then going to try and slow down and stop on this crater. Is that Tycho? That's Tycho crater right there. I'd ideally like to stop somewhere named like that. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. RCS on. Throttle up. The good thing about putting your throttle up is the RCS comes on until these fuel tanks get their fuel settled, and then it's quite happy just to do it. Yeah, it's great. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're burning fuel. We're burning a lot of fuel, but thankfully we have a lot of extra fuel from what we need. I don't know how low we're going to be able to go. I guess we're just going to land on a mare. Anywhere. I don't really care. There's some fancy bits. Can we see this up here? Yeah, no, there's some fancy bits that I know about the mare, but I'd like to just go. Time for a snack has retracted 2 messages that I unfortunately didn't get to see. I think there are only 3 people in existence that understand realism overhaul. N9, Beardy, and Carnus. Does Beardy really understand? I might have to ask him. It's been a while since I've even spoken to Beardy, actually. I just need him to explain the engines. What engines am I taking off with? If Beardy knows, then I'm totally going to message him at some point. Okay, we want to bring this down to about 10 kilometers, give or take. For 100, 300, 200, 100, 50. Let's 12. Okay, 12 is good. I'll take 12. I'll take 12. Okay, quick save. I'm just gonna go put down somewhere. Do I have the speed to be at the Delta V to be able to put down somewhere? I would like to think so. I'm gonna warp here. We'll see what's up. I'm gonna retract this one if I can. I bet I can't. I'd like to retract one of these. That's for sure. Hey, we can. All right. Because I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared. Which way do we want to land? Do we want to do the safe scoot down nice and low and land, or do we just want to drop from the heavens? I don't know. I'm worried about dropping off the dark side. That's definitely an issue of mine. I feel like we're gonna hit sundown before we get anywhere decent. Let's go for about here. I'm just going to start stopping now. I'm going to turn the majority of the engines off. Actually, no. We're going to turn them all on for now, and then later on we'll turn the majority of the engines off. Because there's a lot of thrust here. We don't need that much thrust. Not until much later on, maybe. And even then, probably not. Where is my fuel level? We don't need to know fuel levels. We got fuel levels. We're gonna end up going straight down. This is not the ideal approach. I gotta be honest. We should have waited until we were pretty low down on our periapsis route over there. Oh wait, this way. No, no, no. Other way, other way, other way. I'd love to land in that crater there, wouldn't you? I don't know if we're going to make it. Ooh, why am I out of balance? Not sure what was up with that. Okay, here we go again. Seriously though, what's up with this balance? All engines are on? Yeah. Fighting it hard. Look at this pitch here. Okay, let's turn completely over. See if it's actually an engine balance. It's the second antenna. Could be. Could be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that is a problem. Let's shut down most of those engines. Okay, that's better, that's better. Alright, we are not landing in that crater, but I think that's fine. We're just going to coast down under engine power for a little bit. Perhaps even just a tad more of this. Oh, I can't. There we go. Watching this up here, my vertical speed, it does want to be going down, but I don't know if it wants to go going down quite that much. Anyone remember where I last saved it? Okay, coming in low. Not coming in very slow, though. I think we got this. I think we've got this. It's not going to be the easiest launch we've ever done, but I think it's going to work. Not launch, landing. I know what I'm talking about. Are we going to be able to kill all our speed before we hit the floor? That's the question. I'm going to keep turning all the engines on and off. Try and burn off more of our sideways velocity. Oof. Oof. Trying to point in the right direction also might be a little bit difficult. RCS helping us out here. $400 meters per second. We are slowing down. We are slowing down. 300 meters per second. Well, 310. 270, 260. Coming down at about 10 meters per second. We could probably do with coming down a little bit faster than that, but we are not pointed downwards, so you know, that's fine. Okay, we're now starting to bring our sideways velocity into a more reasonable number. I'm gonna stop I pressed stop on the engine here. My only goal is to abandon the Kerbal. You are correct. I think we're fine anyway. I do not believe we are going to have any troubles here. Time to fold up. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried. We already folded up the back ones. Let's watch our power consumption here. Hopefully good. So you get the watts, and you go watts per second, that gives you joules. This is megajoules, which is millions of joules. So I think we should be fine. We've got millions of seconds, which is like 3.5 days or something, right? What is 1 million seconds in days?
1 million seconds is equal.
Oh, it's 11.54. Okay, that's cool. We can accept that. I'm going too fast. Oh, my ullage is causing me some troubles here. There we go. 1. Okay, this is good. How far up are we at the moment? 2 kilometers. Okay, here we go. We're just going to plummet for a bit. I'm tempted to save right now. Because trying to slow down is going to be a mission. 298. At some point, we might even jump the Kerbal out. 13. Well, let's call it 1.3 kilometers up. We're 1 kilometer up. Let's try and slow down. Ullage. Okay, we're good. 30, 20. There's a bit of a frame issue right there. I don't know what it is. We're just going to go by numbers now. 10, 9, 8, 6. I want to get down to about 3. We're just going to burn through a whole bunch of ignitions. Oh, that one. What is this frame rate? Pop me down. Why would you explode? No, engines off. EVA. Jump, press R. Okay, she's good. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we might bring ourselves a little rover along and go and explore some nice little areas, do some great things. I'm open to suggestions, so I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.